What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Janiaaaliyah, and I am back with another video. If it's your first time here, hi, welcome. I would offer you a seat, but y'all already know only my subscribers can sit down. So if you're trying to get you a seat, then go ahead and smack that subscribe button down below. And I was finna do an outro, girl. I'll wait. I just wait on y'all to hit the subscribe button, because as y'all can see, I'm going through a lot right now. So okay, great, thanks. Anyways, today, y'all probably saw the thumbnail, you probably saw the title, so y'all like, oh my god, she said she was gonna get ready with me. She's already ready. And you're right, but no, you're not, because today we are gonna do a get ready with me like nail edition. I'm gonna tell y'all this story by the time my teacher really turned the whole class against me. But hold on a second, because I gotta get my nail filer, okay? And so today we are going to be painting them, and then I was also thinking maybe like I can kind of coordinate the nail colors with like a eyeshadow look. I don't know, I'm not no eyeshadow guru or nothing like that, but we gonna try. So let me open this nail polish, and so let me turn the bottle so y'all can see them. All right, so take a look-sees, everybody. So today we are going to be working with Nail Addict Los Angeles. And so they sent me these cute nail polishes and also a little LED lamp or whatever, so I can draw my nails. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this story while I paint my nails. Just for the background info for this story, basically it all started in 10th grade. This was 10th grade, y'all. And I was just telling my boo the other day about when I was in 10th grade, I'm not gonna say I was really going through it, but I was really going through it. Like literally, I kid you not, I was definitely on a bit of a hot streak. It was to the point where, like, now y'all always in my comments saying how nice I am, and I truly do appreciate that, because it took me a very long time to get here. Because in 10th grade, I was definitely on a bit of a hot streak. I think I was really just fed up that year, and I was just seeing a lot of people for who they really were. And and I wasn't liking what I was seeing. And so because of that, you came at me sideways, I was gonna set you straight. I was. And so I can remember vividly just cussing out a few dudes like who was just in my business, like, you my business, don't do that. I can remember going off on a couple females who was just doing the most. You're doing the most and you're also in my business, don't do that. Now I was not just going off on people for no reason or over any type of drama type stuff. I feel like the reason number one, and probably the only reason that I was going off on a lot of people that year, was because they was in my business. And for those of y'all who don't know, I'm like probably one of the most private people you will ever meet. When it, like, I'm gonna tell you what I want you to know, but other than that, if I didn't tell you, don't be my business. I'm sorry, don't be in my business, okay? So yes, that was really setting me off, right? So 10th grade year, I think that year I truly just went through a lot. Like, on one end, I had just, you know, like, me and my boyfriend at the time, like, we had finally broke up, but we had broke up before that. But at this point in the school year, this is when basically everybody found out. Because originally, like, when we had broke up, I didn't want nobody to know. I didn't want to tell nobody, because, like, I didn't want people coming up to me asking me questions. Oh, why y'all break up? What you do? What you do? Blah, blah. Because it wasn't my fault. And so, like, I'm not the type of person where, like, oh, I'm gonna expose you, I'm finna tell everybody what you did. Like, no. I didn't want people in my business, especially not to that extent. Like, so yeah, that was that. Okay, let me put this orange on. But yeah, and so, like, at this point we back in school, and everybody knows, like, everybody knows. And I didn't like that. It was kind of, I didn't really like that. I felt like I was out of my element, because usually, like, I like knowing that nobody knows anything about me. I just had a extreme sense of security in that. And so when this time came, like, I don't know, it just left me. It left me. And so basically we get back to school, like, from summer break. We finally back. And so I think my 10th grade year is when I had to take, yes, physics. And everybody in the past had told me how dreadful physics was. But one thing about me is I love trivia. And I also love a challenge. Okay, I really do. And so I was eager to, you know, just prove that I was better than everybody. Not to them, but more so to myself. Because all these folks from last year already came up to me crying about how bad they did. And so I'm just like, you know, like, this is going to be fun. So, of course, we get into class on the first day. And mind you, I didn't talk to many people. Like, I talked to probably, like, my few friends that I still talk to now who were not in my class. So, yeah. And all my friends, like, y'all know how y'all do it before, like, the first week of school, or as soon as everybody get this oh my gosh, before everybody get their schedules, you know, like, you just send out a little, hey, send me your schedule, so you kind of know who all in your class beforehand. Yeah, we had did that, and no, literally nobody was in my class, like, at all. And so basically, I showed up the first day not even knowing what I'm walking into, right? Get there. Why does my chemistry class consist of, ooh, girl, I'm not no painter, I can tell you that. But why does my chemistry class consist of my ex-boyfriend, all his friends, the girl he told me not to worry about, then a couple other folks I just didn't like. Just didn't like. So first day in that class, I'm already sick to my stomach. Yes, very much sick to my stomach. Like, what did I get myself into? Very much finna go home and ask my mama to homeschool me. Like, I'm over it, right? So life goes on, you know. And that was my first period. Like, that was my first class of the day. So just imagine waking up on the wrong side of the bed, getting dressed, and having to go learn physics at 8:30 in the morning. Exactly. So basically, you know, we'll do what we do in that class or whatever. Then we'll leave that class. And so you're probably thinking, well, Jania, like, it was only one class. Like, once you left that class, it was over. No, that's not it. That is not it. Because that same year, I had this one friend that I was really close with, and we were really cool, but his girlfriend hated me. She did. Maybe it was because I was beautiful. Maybe it was because I don't know, child. I can't tell you why, because I surely don't hate myself. So I don't know any reason why anybody else would hate me. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so she hated me, and her friends was also just giving me a hard time. And if y'all have seen some of my other videos, okay. But if y'all have seen some of my other videos, y'all know, like, I'm not the one to fight over no dude. I'll never do that. And he won my dude anyways. He was just my friend. But of course, I was just kind of like, oh my goodness, like, girl, like, you really just took a whole friend from me. But yeah, so my feelings was hurt, but I was not like, girl, I'm gonna beat you up. No. But they was definitely giving me a very hard time. Like, it was just too much, right? So basically, I was just over it. Period, point blank, over it. To the point where, like, okay, I'm having a bad day, I'm leaving, I'm finna, I don't know, I'm gonna call my mom and tell her I'm sick. Yes. And that's the thing. I know a lot of people, and especially in the black community, a lot of people complain about how like, black parents don't take mental health seriously. And I thought I messed my nails up. And I definitely agree to an extent. But what I can say is my mother does. And so I call my mama. I'm telling her I'm sick. I need to leave. I can't do this no more. And I have always been a straight A student. So regardless whether I'm there or not, I'm gonna get an A. I'm gonna pass the test. I'm gonna be okay. And so basically, like, my mom, she'll let me come home, and I'll just go home. Yep, sit right with my dog. Yep, sure will. Emotional support, yes he is. And so I just, you know, go home, whatever it is, what it is. Because I think that year as well, no, actually I said 10th grade. No, it was 11th grade. Excuse me. Correct that, okay? Correct that in the paperwork, okay? But yeah, so I just go home, right? And it was to the point where literally, like, my physics class would just start my day off wrong. So now when I'm carrying on throughout the day, I'm carrying on like with the remnants of that physics class. I got the pink on, y'all. And so it was just really like a lot for me. But literally some days it would be so bad, I would be so fed up that I just go home entirely. Like, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not coming to your class today. I just have to go home for a little bit. I just need to kind of regroup. And it was honestly so funny because I would go home and then regroup, because my house was literally 30 seconds away from my school. So go home, regroup, come right back like maybe at the end of the period, because I didn't like to walk in like mid-class. I kind of want to show up during like the transition so I can just start fresh in a whole new class, like, you know. Yeah. And as I would be coming in, like walking down the hall to my locker to get my stuff, the teacher of the class that I had just, you know, went home and regrouped during, because I'm not gonna say skip, because I didn't skip the class. I didn't skip it. No. But yeah, he would be on duty like right there in the hallway, right in front of my locker, and then see me be like, oh my god, you okay? You okay? You good? I didn't see you in class this morning. And honestly, I feel like it would make me feel really good, you know, like with him saying that, because I'm just like, wow, like, oh wow, he actually noticed that I'm not there or whatnot. Because I'm telling y'all, that year I was really just struggling. Like, I was truly struggling. I couldn't do it. Like, oh, it was just a lot for me. It was just a lot. Back to how the teacher made the class hate me. So now fast forward, after about the first week of being in that class, why did I put that in there? But after about the first week of just being in that class, you know, I had just came to terms like, oh, like I can't do this. I can't. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it ain't gonna be this. And in that class, he actually had us working like during our assignments off of this like online software that was designed like for the course. And I feel like that would kind of motivate me even more not to show up, because I know all the work is already online, and so why do I have to be there? Terrible logic, but I don't know, it was enough for me. And so basically I wouldn't show up. I'll stay home and show up in second period, because what y'all not gonna do is keep starting my day bad, you know. That's what I'm not gonna do. And I tried to make me like, oh my god, no, like you just was skipping class. Like, no, I tried. That's what I can say. I did try. Okay, we got the blue on. Y'all let me know how this look, girl. I don't got no type of, I don't know. But yeah, so I definitely did try. And after some point, it will literally be a routine for me. Wake up, I'll be up. I'll probably wake up, take my sister to school, turn right on back around, go right back on home for the next 50 minutes, and then come back to school, and I'll be right in my computer science class. Yes. And so basically that's what I did, right? But days go by, and I think my teacher, he like ended up seeing me like in the hall one day after his period, and was like, oh my god, like where you haven't been in class in like 3 days? And I'm just like, oh. Now mind y'all, I didn't skip class every day, because mama, she wasn't gonna let me know, you know, just not go. So sometimes this is what would happen. I would wake up, you know, life's great. I woke up this morning, thank God for that, and I would get dressed, and I stayed 30 seconds away from the school. So sometimes like I just didn't feel the need to wake up that early. Like, why do I need to wake up 2 hours ahead of time to get to school that's 30 seconds away? So I'll probably wake up about 5-10 minutes before the bell ring, right? Yeah. And so what would happen was, I would do that, get dressed, drive all the way to school, find a parking spot, park, and speed walk into the doors, And literally by the time I get through the door, the bell is going off. And I would just turn around. Literally. Alright, these look pretty good. My painting ain't that bad. But yeah, so I would make it through. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I would make it through the door, bell would ring, and I would just turn around. Because at that point, I'm already late. And my philosophy is, if you're going to be late, then you might as well actually be late. Okay? Okay? So what I mean by that is, if you're going to show up 1 minute late, or I guess have to get a late pass for even being, 1 minute late after the bell or whatever, then I might as well, get a late pass for being late worthwhile. Meaning I'm not gonna go get no pass for being a minute late. I'm gonna go get a pass for being 15 minutes late. AKA, I might as well go get me some Chick-fil-A while I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, because that's just the logic there. Because if you gonna make me do this, then great, I'll do it. But hey, I'm sorry, because that just don't sit right with me. It just doesn't. So that's what I would do. If I was late, I'm not gonna be late, just because I was right outside the hallway and the bell rung. No, either you're gonna let me in or I'm sorry, I gotta go. But typically the way schools work, if you get in the doors and like somebody sees you get in the doors, you're not just gonna be able to walk back out. So usually like if I was, it was as I was walking in the door, meaning nobody necessarily saw me walk in through that door, which means nobody's going to see me walk back out. And so this is where things start to kind of take a turn, because at this point I kind of got my routine of, either not showing up to the class or just showing up late. And so at this point in the school year, there were like incentives if your class, like if everybody showed up to class on time in your first period class. So basically, like, I think for the entire week, for the entire week, if all of your classmates, including you, showed up to class on time on, I think, Friday or like that next Monday, y'all would get donuts. The class would be able to get donuts, right? Now, mind you, I didn't talk to nobody in that class, meaning I had no idea that I was stopping y'all from getting donuts. I had no idea that I was the reason, like I was the only one being late or being absent. So I think that's when somebody like had texted me one time and was like, hey, like, can you come to class all next week so we can get donuts? And I think I did. I was like, okay, fine. So I did, and after that I was okay, F it. Because then that's when I think my teacher had said something like, oh, he was getting donuts. He was like, oh my god, thank you so much for showing up this week. I know we're probably never gonna get this again. I was like, first of all, why did you have to say that? No, because it was not truancy. It was necessary. Ooh, okay, top coat. Yes. Oh, I can't wait till I finish. But it was necessary that I took these breaks, like, for my mental health. Like, seriously, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. And so, basically, I think what had ended up happening was, like, the students would basically, like, if I showed up, say, for example, Monday came, I wasn't there Monday, or I showed up late Monday, I would walk into class, and he would, like, literally basically make a comment, like, oh, God, she's late, no donuts. And the class would, like, try to, oh, my God, oh, my goodness, like, where do you be at? Like, what do you, blah, blah. And typically, to me, that would be kind of funny if I knew y'all. But I don't even mess with y'all like that. So I'm just like, why are you, oh, my goodness. Now, listen. Y'all may be looking like, oh my gosh, like, girl, why did you have to be that one person that wasn't showing up to class so they can get donuts? And I agree. Why did I have to be that one person? Like, truly, why? Y'all could have put somebody else on the schedule. But basically, I understood, where it's coming from, because I too love a good donut here and there. You know what I'm saying? And It was to the point where literally students would like be texting me like, oh, come to class, blah blah blah, are you gonna be at class tomorrow? Okay, you gonna come to class tomorrow? I think I had one girl, and we actually became friends after this, so thank you for that. I can't remember who it was though, but it was this one girl who would like text me, you know, every day trying to make sure I was coming to class, and I was cool. So basically second semester came and I was very much fed up, but I was also struggling like in another class. So what I ended up doing was switching the classes around. And so I think I switched like that physics class with my math class. Now mind y'all, despite the fact that I was rarely there, my physics grade was like a 95. I was doing amazing in physics. That honestly made me so proud. It was even to the point where I had, okay, so back on track. So I switched my math class and my physics class. So instead of having physics early in the morning, I had math, which was a little better for me because I was more fresh in the morning. So like, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm paying a little more attention. And then physics, like, I don't know, I was just honestly happy that I wasn't in that specific class anymore. And so ooh, child. But yeah, so I switched them around and hold on. I switched them around, you know, things was just going great for me. They was. And I think my teacher, my physics teacher, I still had the same teacher, but he ended up telling me how, you know, like now they get the donuts every week, and I was so happy for them. I was. So I wasn't just being so terrible. Oh my gosh, this is where it gets hard on the left. Oh jeez. But yeah, I wasn't just being so terrible and just neglecting them of their right to have donuts. But believe it or not, I did not care if they had donuts or if they didn't have donuts. I didn't care. I didn't. But I did what was right, and I changed my schedule. But anyways, I'm gonna finish this hand and then come back, okay? I need focus. All right, y'all, so the last thing is done. So these are my nails, and I really love the look. I'm not no nail tech, none of that. So this hand really took some patience. This one, just whatever. But anyways, as I promised, let me find it. Okay, so for the last thing, I think I want to kind of, I don't know, mix, like, I'm gonna have to use this palette, but I just feel like I want to do a little eyeshadow. I don't know. So I'm probably going to fast forward that part because it's going to be so much trial and error. I just don't want to put y'all through all of that. But we're going to give it a try. We're going to give it a go.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
That ain't it. That ain't it. I thought I did something, but I didn't. Maybe we can try something a little more subtle. Okay, y'all, look at this. I'm just not the makeup person. It's okay, but I have to change my shirt too because I'm gonna take some pictures. Regardless, I'm gonna take some pictures. But anyways, here go my nails. Hope y'all enjoyed today's little story. I just had a whole eyeshadow crisis. Still going through it, but y'all already know. Click, smack the subscribe button down below, and I will see y'all in the next video.